Hello, friends. Welcome to my channel, Academic Mate Easy Peasy. If you have not subscribed my channel, subscribe it and also click the bell icon. In this video, we will be seeing the shortcut to find the cube root of the given number. So, without skipping, watch till the end to find the cube root of a number in an easy way. Wondering how I did that? To know that, let's move on to the video to know how I did that. I will teach you how to find the cube root of a number in a second. Now let's start to know the trick how to find the cube root. So we will have a tricky table where you have to know that table alone. If you know that table, you can find the cube root for whatever number that is given to you. So now it's time to reveal the trick table. Yeah, this is the trick table where you have to know. So now you all might wonder, what is this? The half table is colored and half is not. So now that is the trick where you have to know. So now let me just explain you the columns first. So I have written here number, last digit of the cube number, cube of the number. So now let me say you why I have written all these. Why I have written all these means this is a trick where you have to know. See, these are the numbers. Okay, 0, 1, 2, 3 are just numbers, and this last digit of the cube number is nothing but for this cube number we have. Yes, so this last digit of that number only I have written. If you see the last digit, you will come to know. So now, and one more important thing is that this will be the part 1. So when I just explain you with sums, I will explain you more clearly. But know that this is part 1 and this is part 2. Okay. So now let me start to explain you the column and row one by one. See, for 0, the cube of 0 is always 0, so it is 0. So for each number, I have just written like this in the third column. So let this be my part 2. I will explain you while we are doing the sums. And the last digit I have written over here. So you have to remember only these two columns. And one more trick I have for these two columns is that if you just check the colored boxes, the yellow colored boxes, see, for 0 the last digit is 0. For 1, 1. 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6, 9, 9. So see here, this same, right? So only for 2, 3, 7 and 8 the last digit will differ. So that also I have a trick. See here, if you just add these two plus 8 is 10. Just like that. If you want to keep any other tricks also, you can keep. See, 8, 2, 7, 3, 3, 7, 2, 8. Okay, so the last digit of 8 will be 2 and the last digit for cube of 2 will be 8, and the same for 3 will be 7, and for 7 it will be 3. So this is trick to know it. So okay, and you also have to remember these numbers. So see, you have to just remember the cube of first 9 numbers. So it is very easy to know the cube of 0 and 1. No, so you just have to remember the cube of only 8 numbers. So 8, 27, 64, 125, 216, 343, 512, 729. So only these are the perfect cubes in 3-digit number. So this 3-digit number is very, 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 very important. So you have to know it. Okay, so just remember, for 2 it is 8, 3, 27, 4, 64, 525, 6, 216, 7, 343, 8, 512 and 9 it is 729. 29. So see, for one digit number we have 1, 0, 1 and 8. For two digit number we have from 27 only, 27 and 64. And if we move on to the three digit number, we have in hundreds, 200s, 300s, 400s we don't have, 500s and 700s. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 5, 7. All the prime numbers are there. Leave out 1. So 1 is a co-prime number. So 1 is not needed. 2, 3, 5, 7. Only the prime numbers. This is one more trick. So you can have some tricks like this. Okay. So now if you just check here. Yes, so to know this also you can have one more trick, and in this three digit numbers you will have 2. Starting from 5 to 9 alone I'm saying 2, and here also 2. For 5 and 9 you have 2, and 6 and 8 you have 1, and for 7 you have 4. This is one more trick for just knowing, for writing the table. No, this one will be helpful. Just writing the table, you can just write 1 3 5 7, and next 2 1 4 1 2, and next you can just write the last digit numbers as we know. So this is one of the trick where you have to know. So I think I am very clear for giving a trick like this. So after knowing this table very well, now it's time to find the cube of a number. So now let us get started. So now let us start finding the cube root of the given number. So let this be the first number. So what you have to do in order to find the cube root? A cube number is given, and now you have to find the cube root of it. No, so what you should do is that you have to pair the last 3 digit, and if you have one more 3 digit number you can just pair. Since I have only 1 digit, I can just underline this alone. So 3 digits you have to pair like it is a triplet. Since it is a cube, you can pair triplets. Okay, so these 3 numbers, this is one pair. So let this be, you have to come right from your right hand side. So this will be my first part, and the second one, no, here this one will be my second part. Okay, so I think you will be remembering, I said you in the table while I was just teaching you the table, I said just know this is the first part and second part in the table, no? So for that purpose only I said we are just splitting these two numbers. So now what you will do is that you will be seeing only this last digit of the given cube number. So as we have already learnt the cube last digit, no, so from that table we will be seeing. So the table is given the side, so you can also refer that. So I have already said you that for 4 cube number ends with 4 only. So you can just write 4 over here. You need not to worry with these two numbers. Only the last digit is needed. And now you have to check this number. So this is 2. Yes, so we know that cube of 1 is 1 and cube of 2 is 8. So in this is there any 2 here in this column? No. So what will we do now? So we will be just checking where does 2 lie. Where does 2 lie? In between 1 and 8. No, so we will be taking any one of these two numbers. Which number will we take? We will be taking the least number, that is 2 is greater than 1. No, so we will be taking this number, not 8. If it is less than 8, we will be taking 1. Okay, so we will be taking 1 for this. So the cube root of 2744 is 14. If you want, you can just check with your calculator also. Now let us see for one more number, which is 27,000. So as we did for the previous number, we will be just pairing the last 3 digit and the next 3 digit. Since I have only 2 digit, I will be pairing these two. So now let me have this as part 1 and this as part 2. Okay, so now I have to check only this last digit. Okay, so what is my last digit? 0. So when you just check the table which is given in the side, you will come to know if the last digit is 0, then what is the number for this? 0. So 0, I can write it as it is. And here the second part is 27. You can just look at the third column which is given here. So what is there in the third column? Is 27 there? Yes, 27 is there in place of 3. So I can just write 3. So what is the cube root of 27,000? It is 30. So this way we will be finding the cube root of numbers. See one more number. So now I have 6, 4, 8 and 10. So I'm just pairing this here. Okay, so let me have this as part 1 and let this be part 2. So now what should I do? I will be just checking the last digit of the part 1. So my last digit here, it is 8. So for 2 only it is 8. No, so directly I will just write 2 over here. Okay, so now here I have 10. Is 10 a cube number? No, so I have to check here. So for 2 I have 8. 2 cube is 8 and 3 cube is 27. So now I will be just checking where does 10 lie. 10 lie between 8 and 27. No. So what I will be doing is that I will be taking 2. Why? Because now 10 is less than 27. No. So if it is equal to 27 or more than 27, I can take 3. If not, I have to take only 2. So I will be writing 2 over here. So now cube root of 10,648 is 22. Cube root of 46,656. So we will be pairing this last 3 digit and this 2 digit. So let me mark this as part 1 and part 2. So now I will be just checking the last digit of the first part. So what is the last digit of the first part? It is 6. So 6 means it is directly 6. So 6 I will be writing as it is for this part 1. So now part 2, what I will be doing, I have 46. No. So I will be just writing the cube root. So cube of 3 is 27. Cube of 4 is 64. Yes. So here what I will be doing, 46 is less than 64. So it is 27 is less than 46, less than 64. Okay, so what I will be doing is that I will be using this. So 27 only I will be taking. Why? Because 46 is greater than 27. 46 is greater than 64. I can take 64. If not, I have to take only 27. So since 27 is less than 46, I will be taking the cube root of 27, which is 3. So I will be taking 3 over here. So what is my cube root? Cube root of 46,656 is equal to 36. This is my answer. Cube root of 2,62,144. So now let us see how to find the cube root of a 6-digit number. Okay, so now let me pair this 3 numbers. So I will pair these last 3 digits and these 3 digits. Always remember, you have to pair right from your right side only. So now this will be my part 1. Let this be part 2. Okay, so now I will be just checking the last digit of my part 1. What is my last digit of my part 1? It is 4. So 4, directly I will be writing 4 over here. 262 is there in my second part. So now I will just write the numbers here in the side. So cube root of 6 is 216 and cube root of 7 is 343, which is in the side table. So see, if you just check with 6 and 7, yes, so cube root of 6 is 216 and 7 is 343. So what I will do is that I will just check whether 262 is greater than 216 or 343. 262 is greater than 216 only, so I will be just taking this 6. So in my part 2 I have 6 here. So what will be my cube root? So cube root of 2,62,144 is equal to 64. This is my answer. So now again for a 3-digit number, cube root of 1,10,592. So now I have to pair it right from the last. So if this is a cube number, then only we can find the cube root. If not, this trick will not be applicable. You have to remember that also. So let this be part 1 and let this be part 2. Okay. So now I will be just checking for part 1 and 2. First for part 1 I have to check. I have 2 over here. So if I do, just check in the table, 2 is here, so I will be just taking the 8. Okay, so I think you will be clear with the table now. So 110 I have. So which number will I be taking? 64 and 125 is there. So which number should I take now? I will be taking 4. You know the reason why. Yes. So cube root of 1,10,592 is equal to 48. So now let's see for one more number, that is cube root of 6,58,503. So now let me pair this. So this will be part 1, part 2. Okay, so this last digit of the part 1 is 3. So just check in the table. It is for 7. So I can just write 7 here. So 658 is here. So which number should I take? So, I have 512 and 729 for 8 and 9 respectively. Which number should I take? Just check in the table. So it is for 8. The number should be 8. So cube root of 6,58,503 is equal to 87. That's it. This is the way you have to find the cube root of any number. Provided the cube number is given, then you can find the cube root easily. If not, this trick is not applicable. To get more such tricky and easy videos, subscribe to my channel Academic Made Easy Peasy. If you have any doubts, mention it in the comment box.
Like, comment, share and subscribe.